Hello guys, welcome back to an episode review of Hollyoaks for today, Tuesday 9th of September 2025. I'm so sorry I haven't reviewed an episode for a very long time. Life just caught up with a lot of busy moments. I hope you guys are all doing very well anyway. What a shell shock of an episode. I'm so happy. Let's talk about the positive news first. I'm so happy that Morgan has been reunited with her family, Nancy and Darren. And even though, we've come to know that Tony's the dad of Morgan, I'm not sure how that even works, because at the end of the day, there was no chemistry between Nancy and Tony. So how on earth did they even have a kid together? I think that was a bit of an oversight from the writers. It's a bit too much of a twist, to the point that it doesn't make sense. But anyway, I'm glad Morgan's been reunited. Darren, I do feel sorry for him. But I've just got a feeling with Darren, he'll never let Morgan go. They've been through a lot with each other. I just don't get how Nancy has kept that in for so long, especially when she's given Darren a hard time over the years when Darren messed up. He has messed up a lot of times, but I don't know. I mean, obviously, we all thought that Nancy was like a very squeaky clean person with no record of doing anything wrong, especially with a partner. I'm glad Frankie has, trailed onto Charlie and she's found and brought Morgan back home. Charlie, I'm not sure what he was doing there. I don't know who's after him. Maybe county lines again. I don't want another drug storyline. I'm not sure how you guys feel about that. He does look a bit different from what he was, but I'm glad, I quite like Charlie. I liked his character. Again, it was a bit of a betrayal what he'd done to his family, because that's like, you put your family through all that, that's considers Darren as his dad and Nancy as his mum, literally. But I'm glad Nancy's out the woodworks, because it just felt like at one point, Frankie was going to get the blame at one point, because obviously Morgan was under her watch when she went missing. Now on to Sienna, and you know what, I was cheering when Sienna went up those stairs off the Love Boat and she almost got away, until Ste came out, and then he was trying to take Sienna away from Lucas, because Lucas was beating his dad up. Again, another weird storyline. I suppose it does happen, but I do feel like it's dragging a little bit. Ste should have. I do feel like Steve's physically capable as well, so to me it doesn't make sense that he can't fight Lucas back. It's just these little things I think kind of need a bit of mundaneness to it, because it's a bit unbelievable at the minute. I know Lucas is a growing lad. Yes, of course, he might be physically strong, but it can't be to the point where Steve can't even fight back. Can't now say Steve's a pacifist, someone who doesn't like fighting. But now, unfortunately, they're at the hands of Jez again, because, Steve's figured it out that Jez has been keeping Sienna hostage, and now Jez is going to keep both of them hostage. Steve's basically gone from one trouble to another, just walked right through that door and brought Sienna, who just managed to escape just about, brought her back as well inside the Love Boat. I do hope Jez gets caught, because this is really dragging as well. It is dragging so much, I think, with Jez, because look, he's killed a couple of characters, someone like Abe, for example, that most of us viewers were probably cheering about at the time, but then he's killed some really great people like Robbie, and the fact that he's even held his own daughter hostage as well. So I do think Jez needs his comeuppance. I do like him as an actor. I think he's a terrific actor. And yeah, it's a shame really, because all these months before Jez's psycho stories were revealed about his murders and that he's a serial killer, I really was enjoying the fact that he was like a family to Sienna and Martha, and Dodger, who was also back, Dilly when she was there, Liberty when she, I was loving the Blakes, put it that way. Unfortunately, the writings kind of ruined that for me as a viewer. It's just my feedback. Let me know what you think, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode review. Peace.